General Booty.
Goodness.
First name General, last name Booty.
In
But yeah,
addition to
sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
in addition to that news and that decision that we have to look forward to, I think I have the next campaign in mind. So anyone who wants to make a character and then find out what the campaign is, you're welcome to begin doing that. If you would like to find out what the campaign is and then make a character, just let me know and we'll talk. They've been sleeping the last 2 hours. And I put them outside for 30 minutes, for 45 minutes before this. Put them outside. Somehow they still have energy.
Well, I had talked to Scott previously about like the every other week, and initially I was fine with that, but I didn't think I'd rather play every week, especially if the core the core of everybody is fine with an alternate campaign, because that means it's still the whole core group is there. Because my biggest concern with it is that, you know, if we're playing every other week on a campaign and then someone misses a week, then we're not playing, or if we cancel for a week, then we're not playing for a month, you know, with it. And then you're definitely like digging through the cobwebs to try to figure out, you know, what was going on with it and stuff. But if we have if everybody's still here, then we still kind of have that option of like maybe like, okay, maybe we pause one other campaign or something like that if the whole core group is still there or something. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess my sort of thought of now having 30 seconds of thought into it is maybe not necessarily like having a really short campaign, almost like a one shot, as to just to see how hard it is on us to do the flipping back and forth.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, if you guys
Yeah.
feel that you need that, then I totally get it. I mean, I'm used to juggling it just because I was playing in 3 and running 1.
And we can always do the campaign that I have in mind for that one has a quote unquote tutorial for the first 3 levels that we can kind of run and see and use that for the an idea.
Trial.
And then if we have to, because otherwise, I mean, a lot of these pre-made adventures have that kind of, oh, this is your first 3 levels. It's tutorial mode in the video game, very straightforward and very simple. Which what's really interesting about Descent into Avernus is people really don't like the quote unquote tutorial level because it doesn't tie into the rest of the story very well. But like there's nowhere to start it. Like you can't just start it at, oh, you're at Candledeep, here you go. Or Candlekeep. Like that's so rough. You're in Baldur's you wouldn't even be in Baldur's Gate at that point. You'd be in Candlekeep for 10 minutes and then you get whisked away to the plane of Avernus. but a lot of the other ones have more obvious sort of tutorial builds to start them out.
Yeah, I get what you're. I get the cut of your jib there.
In any case, in the very least, we can begin going here. I think Lisa will be home here in a few minutes. If you guys recall correctly, we were in the middle of the dream sequence with
Aha! It is a dream.
Ish. You were whisked away mentally. The only evidence that it might be a dream is the fact that the borders of the quote-unquote village that you're in are smoky and hazy. Always get that bread. Yeah, if you look out towards the borders of the village, you see a smoky, hazy kind of bending of the light. You guys were mid-combat. You arrived, and everything had already gone to hell, in a manner of speaking. Burning buildings, burning trees.
Who was the statue of?
The statues of Zari.
Okay.
And we were back at the top of the order for round 4 with Anstar. The large Hezrau had entered the temple behind the statue of Zariel, and all you've heard since were a lot of screams. And then to your left a little bit, you can see like a little hazy bit of a poison cloud rolling around the cart. Yeah, and the woman that was beneath the cart, she did.
Well, my turn's easy. I'm just going to. Well, do I want to step of the wind? Step of the wind would just give me 100 feet of movement, which is not enough to get there. Because that guy's the only thing that we see here, right?
You see a poison cloud near the cart.
Yeah, I'm talking about in front, right?
Directly ahead of you, yes. You see the battered doors of the temple and the hole that he created to disappear inside.
Oh, so he's inside. Or he's just inside the door.
He broke down the door, and all you heard from there were screams.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to dash towards him because I don't have eyes on him, right?
You do
Since
not.
he's inside. All right, so I'm going to dash towards him, but as I'm running by, I'm going to shoot at the poison cloud thing with my bow.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20.
That is a hit.
For, sorry, that's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, these squares are 10 feet or 5 feet?
10 feet.
Oh wait, I can't do that unless I pop a key point. Because I can only go 50. You know what? Hell with it. I'll do that. I'll pop a key point to get Step of the Wind.
Okay. And just the one attack on him?
Yeah. Oh wait, I can do 2 shots. That's right. Thank you very much, sir. That is a 13.
13 is a hit.
For 10 points of damage. And then that would be my turn.
Okay. The Dretch is killed by your arrows. And as that happens, a chorus of screams rise up as people, sheep, and pigs scamper through the town, chased by a demon with the lower body of a great serpent and the upper body of a 6-armed gnoll clutching a wicked sword in each of its clawed hands. This demon rushes through, chasing people around through the town until it notices you. Large.
Now, this was all within the same scene, or did like the scene kind of shift?
Within the same scene. It, why isn't this? Where did I put? Okay. We are. The heck did you roll?
Don't worry.
Throwing a bean.
None of your beeswax.
17 D8s.
It's a 6th level sleep spell.
Oh, damn.
And that was a terrible roll, too.
All right, Miss Tana. What'll it be?
I'm gonna run 50 feet. So that's a dash, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm done. Okay, next person.
I would run too. Snake ladies are crazy.
Actually, I'm gonna run down to there, if that's okay.
And which way is this thing coming from?
Between the houses. It's on the map
cool.
now. I just haven't. I gotta update the token for it.
So where is it?
Let me see if that created a better token. Did not. It's right here in between the party.
Oh,
So it
okay,
was
yeah.
chasing people south
Oh,
and north.
I can kind of see it, but it's because it's white.
Yeah,
on the
I'm
white
trying.
map.
I'm gotta update its token.
So actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was there. Okay.
But here I can.
Ooh.
If
Hopefully
there
it's
you
a little
go.
smaller. than
There's
that.
a picture for you.
And where'd she come from?
Our
Running,
neighbors.
rushing south to north, chasing sheep, citizens, children.
I think my plan of running while doing shit's gonna backfire.
So I should be 120 feet away now from this thing. Let me make sure. Yeah, so that's 120 there, and that's then just a 25 feet of movement. I think that was 30. So next turn I can only move 20. What has a range of 120 that I have that I can use?
Fireball.
I actually don't have fireball. I have firebolt.
What?
I didn't ask how big the room was. I said I cast fireball.
I took lightning bolt instead of firebolt, but lightning bolt only has 100-foot range, so I can't quite reach her with that. So I'm going to do. Let's just do a simple level 2 magic missile, which is 3, 4 darts. So where are my d4s? So 5 plus 4, 9, 14. 17 points of force damage.
That was massive magic missile, you said?
Magic missile, 2nd level. Pew, 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 pew.
And 17 damage?
17 force damage. Yep. I know these things are like immune to like everything I cast. That's why I'm making sure.
is not. He just takes it.
Alright. And that is my turn.
Okay.
I believe it's my turn.
I believe so.
I think I want to follow up with a very similar move. Sorry, this touchpad is giving me some issues navigating. Can I get into position to fire a guiding bolt?
What's the range on guiding bolt?
120.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, looks like you've got more than 30 movement speed, don't you?
Actually, I'm only 38 walking.
Yeah, he's got 30 as well.
Well,
if you
30 is
go
all you
right,
need.
and you'll be 120.
Sounds good. Then if you could move me, I'll try to figure out why my touchpad isn't letting me. And then I will cast for a hit. I'll do it at the 3rd level. $19. That's 11 plus 8.
19 is a hit.
And 20 radiant damage.
Okay.
And I'll use my bonus action to give Wrath inspiration.
Okay.
And then my turn.
That puts us at Moira, who will she is in range to do the thing.
Candace, you wanted to move up, right? Didn't you say?
Yes, that would be great. Thanks. I can move up now, I think.
Yeah, I can't. I just wanted to make sure because
There.
So y'all been trying to kill this thing in front of us, huh?
Hey, there, I can see it now. Oh, I see how you did it. Just put
Yeah,
it
I
far
just
behind
dropped a
it.
little. Yeah, I just did that.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Koira hit with 2 of the Eldritch Blast. For a total of 18 damage. And we are at rat.
First turn, or
Pardon?
is this the first turn, or was it the second turn in this round?
This is the 4th round of combat, but
Okay.
this is the first round that this thing is here.
Okay, that's what was confusing me. All right, so I can't. All right, so I don't have any special abilities to bring to bear for that. I'm just gonna shoot this at. Cool. Yeah, and I have 150, so I believe I counted that right. Now that she's actually there, yes, so I can.
I think all of us are 120 feet away here.
Yeah. All right, we're good then. And I will shoot with my longbow. 21, and I
21's a hit.
have God. 8 piercing.
Okay.
And 20.
20 is a hit.
9.
Oh God, now there's 2 of them.
Yeah, I have that problem. But I made the situation worse.
Abort, abort.
Okay.
And that's it for me. I don't feel any need to get closer.
Fair enough.
We're playing a lot of Skyrim, so you should crouch down. She won't be able to see you then.
From within the temple beyond the statue of Zariel, more screams continue. We are at Fru Gregor.
So I'm assuming because we started attacking this thing, she stopped now.
She
Yes.
stopped when she saw us.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well then. Alright, I will cast bonus action spiritual weapon and put it 10, 20, 30, 40, right there.
Okay.
And as a bonus action, it attacks. So
Right.
16 to hit.
16 is a miss.
All right. And I will do, let's see. These are 5 feet, right?
10.
10 feet.
10 feet square.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, so your spiritual weapon would have to be on the other side, I think.
Yep. I'd have to be over here. Oh shit. I can't do any of that stuff. All right, so let's see. We're on round 4. So the first one's 20. Second, so I get to move 30. So I'll just move up 30.
Okay.
Oh well, I still got an action. So let me do this. Let me cast Word of Radiance on her. Constitution 17 save.
Okay. She saves with a 28.
Ah, perfect. Well,
Jesus. 28.
I mean, all I have is a cantrip, so I can't do much else because I can't use the spell as my bonus action. So, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So for this turn, the Merilith acts last because oops, that's not what I do. As your attacks go off, the Merilith Grocknell sort of stares you down a moment before you see her form quickly evaporate, magically reappearing behind you at the party.
Oh, jeez.
That is the end of round 4, and then going into round 5, initiative reset.
Is it reroll initiative?
No, we're just
Oh.
go back to the top of the round. She acted last in that turn because she was doing something else, chasing others, and then decided to stop chasing others to attack you guys instead.
Wasn't that nice?
She's nothing if not giving.
A benevolent god.
That's a lot of dice.
Okay.
Right, now how come it says she's got a initiative of 25, but you rolled a 7.2?
Because I remade her. The first roll was a 25 when I rolled it earlier.
Yeah.
Koira is hit. The massive tail of Grocknell reaches out, striking Koira for 15 damage. And the tail seizes around her. Constricting Koira. Then she has plenty of love for the rest of you. Starting with Katniss. Does
Never mind.
a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. For 17 slashing damage. Her follow-up is only a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Ow.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant 16 damage. 16, I believe, does because I have a crappy armor class.
The damage was plus 4,
Katniss's
17.
AC is 12.
So the first attack was 17 damage. The second attack is 20 damage.
I repeat, ow.
You said ow. You said ugh.
Okay, Wrath. Her first attack is a natural 20.
Oof.
Ow.
For
'Who got hit before Katniss?
Koira. She was hit by the tail.
26
She's wrapped
damage
up.
to Wrath. Yeah.
Ow. I have a temporary 18 still listed from back when I was one of the few good people in that chart. Is that still there or is that gone?
We can say that it comes from that. So you can take that
Okay.
18 first, and then we'll go from
Excellent.
there. So 8 more after that.
Yep, that I
And
can
her
live with.
second attack against you is only a 13.
13?
13. 1 3.
How much damage did Koira take? Because I can update it on the sheet.
I thought I did update her damage. She took 13.
And is grappled.
And is crap.
Okay, I updated her D&D Beyond sheet. I guess it doesn't roll over since it's not connected for me. And
Here, let me see if it'll work. There you
There you go.
Wrath, does a 13 hit you?
No.
Okay. Hannah, does a dirty 20 hit
It does.
for 14 slashing damage?
Oof.
And a 24 hits as well, I'm sure,
You're quite sure.
for 11 more.
Oof.
Good news, guys. She only has 6 attacks around.
Oh, 7 attacks.
She gets 6 plus her tail. But since she's already constricting Koira, she can't use her tail again until, Koira breaks free. Which probably ain't going to happen because the DC is ridiculous. But good news, it's Anstar's turn.
As he ran all the way the other way.
Yeah, he was gonna keep going, and then he heard the screams of his party members. So I would hit the air brakes and let him fly on by, and turn around and come back that way. So I will pop another key point, and I should be able to get to, I think, just behind Kruger.
Okay. 100 feet.
And shoot
Because that's
2
just
arrows
dashing
at
as a bonus action, right?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I do Step of the Wind.
Okay.
First shot is an 18
Ooh, just hit.
for 11 damage on that one.
Now, this is from your bow, correct?
Yes. Which is no longer magical, if that
Okay.
matters.
Yep. That's what I was getting at. So you said 11?
Yep, 11. And then the second hit was 23.
Is a hit.
And that one is 13 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Hannah?
I'm going to cast Storm Sphere.
Okay.
I didn't mean to do that roll. I was just trying to get the Storm Sphere to pop up. But because I'm trying to draw my circle. Because I kind of want it more over us. Yeah. There we go, like that. But then protect the 4 of us, and because it's a 4th level spell, so I can sculpt it around 5 people. So me, Raph, Katniss, Koira, and last I saw, I'm going to say I saw Crew Gregor the closest, so I'll pick Crew Gregor as also protected from it.
Good choice.
And what is your save difficulty?
It is 1 second because it's 2 different rolls on it.
Right.
Because there's the initial a strength saving throw is the initial one.
Right.
Each
Which is
creature in the
DC.
sphere, 16.
Okay. So when it
Creature in the
appears, which would be right now.
Or that ends its turn there.
She saves with a 26.
I don't. It doesn't look like it's a half if she saves, but I'm now going to use my bonus action to shoot her with lightning.
Okay.
Which is that 27 that I rolled. $11. 46 gives me an 11. What a shitty roll. I'm not going to use D&D's dice anymore. 11 electrical lightning damage.
You rolled 2 1s.
I know. I'm not using D&D's
So
dice.
11 damage of the which type?
It is
Of the lightning. So she takes 5 damage.
We also, just so you know, we have disadvantage on perception checks to listen.
Well, that might help you drown out the cries of the people in the town.
What? Huh?
Exactly.
Huh?
Anything else for your turn?
No, I don't think I have any.
Okay.
Do I have any movement? because I did a spell and a bonus.
You have movement. You've got your 30.
Well, 20 because I'm at a deficit. Let's. Yeah, I'm gonna try to move, but I clicked something wrong. There we go. There we go.
That is the direction you want to move?
Correct.
That's your final answer?
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting away from the scary lady with 6 arms that attacked me.
So does a 25 hit?
It does. Shockingly.
Oh, she rolled really badly too. It's only 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
But you are now no longer in her range.
Okay. Okay, that's my turn then. And actually, if it makes a difference, and actually, because it's supposed to be inside the sphere is difficult terrain, but the spell sculpting, I don't know if that takes away the rough terrain.
That was the other thing that I was going to look at. I imagine if it does, then that's going to let me look.
The
Fear.
sculpting is automatically succeed on saving throws.
Fear
and
space
take
is
no
difficult.
damage.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't. It's a new sentence, so it's not contingent on the save. But
So it should only be a 10 feet of movement then, or
hmm.
12 and a half. It doesn't make too much of a difference to me here or there. I'm just saying also for...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move 10 feet then.
Okay. Then we are at Katniss. The blanket.
Yep. Can I tell at all if there's any damage whatsoever?
She is not bloody. So she
Not
has
bloody.
not.
Okay.
She has not used, or she has not lost 50% of her.
All right. In that case, I don't
Trying to
think
get her
I'm gonna
attention for you.
last the end of this flight.
Has anybody died yet? No. So just keep your faith.
Give it time.
I mean, I can let it happen.
No, because my keys are in your car. Probably still charged. It's probably. It always is for some reason. I think never loses charge.
Sorry, I'm reviewing my spells. All right. I am actually going to cast a 4th level Armor of Agathis.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds fancy.
It's pretty fun spell.
Yeah, honestly, I'm liking it.
This will give me 20 temporary hit points, and it will also do cold damage when someone hits me with melee attack.
That's fair. That's a good.
Nice.
I like that. I can get down with that.
I'm just checking to see. I believe I can add.
I had everything
temporary
open.
Hit points.
If you, yeah, you got them in there. It looks like.
Yep, and then I think it will hit me with, or it will take 20 cold damage if it hits me.
But do you have a cup of water on you?
I have some water in my pack, I believe.
Detective magical.
Wow. So both the hit points and the damage increased. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, I figured that's better than doing a direct attack.
Okay.
And since that was my action,
Any bonus?
yeah, the Flame Blade is a spell, and I can't cast that because I already cast a spell.
Correct.
Instead, I will just. I don't know if I should give away another bardic inspiration. Clearly, Wrath didn't use it last time.
We need to come up with a way to help people remember.
Instead, I'll give it to Tana.
Well, you put it on their token, right click them, and
Yeah, there's a spot on your character sheet for inspiration.
yeah, that too. But you can just I don't know what they use for inspiration as one of these tokens, but
You can pick one.
yeah, you just pick whatever one you want.
But
There
yeah,
we go.
that's pretty much it. I think I can weather another attack if she wants to take some damage in return. So I'll stay here and taunt her a bit with my bardic sarcasm.
And Tana, that first one's gone.
The best kind. Everyone loves bardic sarcasm. Okay, we're at Koira. And I... was looking through her spells to see
Witch bolt.
it wouldn't be fair.
Witch bolt.
No, Witch Bolt might work. Oh, concentration though. She might just get better. Wouldn't she just get more out of just? Well, I guess Witch Bolt at her level, Witch Bolt does a lot of damage. Okay, that's fair. See, this is why we just need her. Witch Bolt is concentration, and it is an attack. Yeah, range spell. All right, Koira. Koira just hit. And I need a bunch of 12s.
What'd she roll?
She rolled a 9 plus 10 is 19.
Nice.
5d12.
Koira hits with Witch Bolt.
I think the
You wanna roll
advantage
your
of Witch
dice?
Bolt is she doesn't have to roll after that to hit.
Right, yeah, it's just automatic damage every round.
Oh, damn, that's sweet.
So long as Medusa there stays within 30 feet.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There we go.
Huh? Okay, Koira does 35 damage. It's lightning damage, so it is reduced to... Because even halved 32 lightning damage is still 17 damage. She is officially bloodied, by the way.
Right.
Snake Lady's bloody.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. No, Koira is not blooded. Snake Lady Grocknell is bloodied.
How much she hit for?
She did 35 damage, and it was reduced by half.
Oh, so she's immune to lightning then, or resistant?
She's probably resistant to like everything except. Usually force is like the only damage things aren't resistant to, like boss characters.
And
That's why I like to
then
open up
she.
with my magic missiles because they're the force damage.
So she can Misty Step away. That will definitely reduce the number of party members this lady has to swing at.
Well, she's grappled. Can she Misty Step?
Oh, that's.
Shut
I
up,
would
Alice.
I would say yeah, because she's
Actually, I
like
think
turning
yeah.
into Miss.
I think Misty's. Let me look at Misty Step.
She wouldn't be able to cast Misty Step
It's-
because she cast Witch Bolt.
Right, and it's not a cantrip. And it doesn't require thematics, it just requires verbal. And since grapple doesn't prevent you from speaking, she can teleport on her neck. We are at Wrath. No, it's a bonus action. But you cast I had you cast a spell. Well, they wanted you to cast Witch. I think that'd be a ridiculous thing. We are at Wrath. But
Okay. I'll just shoot then.
just shoot. You get the strongest
Mhm.
bow in the playfield right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
My name's Legolas. I just shoot at the orc.
It only counts as one.
19. I still have that
19
bardic
is a hit.
inspiration?
You're fighting in that city, the village. No, when you approached the sword, you got pointed at, and you woke up in a different place.
Right. Well then. 11.
11 damage. Okay, and next. 22 is a hit.
22. For 8.
Okay. And are you up to 3 attacks? Or just 2?
I'm still at 2, and except for the first round, which.
Okay. Yeah. Any bonus action?
No. Seems sufficient.
Okay.
I need a more impressive moment to try Legolas.
From within the temple.
Oh, that's right. Everyone's still dying in there.
Yeah, they're really dying. And we are at Fru Gregor.
Let's see. So I'm gonna move up my 20 feet.
Okay.
Move my. Well, we'll keep spiritual weapon until I need to cast another concentration. So we'll move it 20 feet. And I will Actually, hold on. Oh, I'm not going to move it. It's just going to go bye-bye.
Okay.
Yeah. So damn. All right. Not much I can do except I will cast. Nope, because these are 10-foot squares. I will cast. Fuck me. You know what? I'll cast Healing Word.
Okay.
3rd level on Katniss. Yeah. Because Core's still at 50, right? Yeah.
Thank you. Bless you, sir. Bless you.
Yeah,
Please.
it's better if I wait till you guys get under half, but this works.
Do my temporary hit points get to be bonus hit points if I get healed?
Yes, they add on top.
Excellent.
So you get 14 to your regular hit points. plus you still have your temp. So it's 52.
Added 14.
Plus your Disciple of Life, so it's 19 total.
Oh, 19 total, sorry. Okay, yeah, so that's 57. That worked. Yeah, that's it, because can't do anything else.
Okay. All right.
Actually, you know what? I can. Because I can use Healing Word as my bonus action. Which means I can cast Word of Radiance again, Constitution 17.
She saves with a 25.
I figured, but whatever. Sorry, folks. Can't even taunt her.
And that brings us back to the top. Koira takes some damage. And some more damage.
Oof. Oof. There's a reason I backed up and took that one. That reaction.
Katniss does a 28 hit.
Yeah.
Oh, but she takes 20 points of cold damage for hitting him, right?
So, well, yeah, all in time.
Yep.
You take 8 slashing damage. And then she takes 10 damage. And you've still got 12 left on your shield.
That's right.
Okay. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. She's rolling so low with you. For 9 more damage. Which she takes another 10.
I told you this whole damage shield thing would work.
I'm surprised she didn't eat it up like in one blow, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's a
It
good spell.
worked out. Wrath. 23 to hit.
He's rolling the d20s like crazy. It's all the other ones he can't roll.
That'll do it.
Clearly. For 7 damage. Her dice turns south.
We're very upset about that.
27 to hit.
Jeez. Like, I don't know what her plus to hit is, but
Yeah.
For 12 damage that time. The final hit is 12 damage.
Ouch.
Well, all of us have like 9, 10s, and 11s to hit, so plus to hit. So I imagine.
Yeah,
got
she's
plus 2,
beefy.
plus 9, and plus 10.
She's a challenge rating 16. She's
Yeah,
Oof.
pretty
Is she
up
a
there.
creature? Is she a creature?
this is fantastic. Let's go.
She is not a creature, she's a fiend.
Oh,
She is demonic.
never mind.
But
Oh,
her turn.
She needs to make a strength saving throw.
And we haven't had a challenge since the magic bean.
She rolled a 19 and a 20, which means her save is 29. She saved.
Okay, yeah, she's saved. A little higher than my 16 DC.
And yes, we are at Anstar.
And you said this thing's bloodied now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn a key point to get to her. Once I just keep firing. Do have 10, so all right. I'm gonna spend more key point to do Step of the Wind to get to her. And then 2 swings with the scimitars, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay.
22 to hit on the first swing.
For the first attack, she will parry, and it does not hit.
Well, fine then. Natural 1 for the second attack.
You valiantly hit your own spear.
Roll a d6.
5.
Okay, nothing happens.
All right, and so then I'm going to unarmed strike.
Okay.
22.
22 is a hit.
And this is magical. For 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will spend a key point for stunning strike. She needs to make a DC 14 con save.
She's gonna roll like a 37.
Probably.
Wow, she rolled both 2s. And what was the DC?
14.
So she gets 12 on both. She has advantage, and she rolled 2 twice.
All right, so she's stunned until my next turn.
That's right.
Oh.
Okay.
So everybody gets advantage on attacks on her.
And she doesn't get 6 attacks next time either.
Just saying is it's pot shot time at her.
As Anstar is like panting, like, people die other way.
Yeah, you've lapped Crew Gregor twice.
I've lapped everybody twice.
I was out of breath running into the tree. I'm trying to get back. It's gonna be over, but I'll be out of breath when I get back.
We are at Hannah.
Okay, I'm going to just move. Come on. Move. Just up to there, and I'm gonna fire bolt her.
Okay.
So luckily I have advantage. 21.
21 is a hit.
It's 21 fire damage.
You take 10 fire damage.
And then as a bonus action, the Storms is going to shoot lightning at her.
Okay.
Which it was a 15 and a 16, which I think is a miss.
The totals were 15 and 16? Or you
Yeah,
rolled
the
a
two
15 and
rolls.
16? Okay.
I rolled a
Yeah.
15 and then I rolled a 16 for the to hit.
Those are missed.
Okay. Well, poop. Okay. So that is, yeah. I'm don't want to get any further away. I don't want to get closer. But I'm out of the sphere now. Okay. Yeah. I'm
We
escaping.
are at Tetanus.
Oh no! Pause.
Oh.
Pause. On my 16, I'm gonna be inspired. I'm gonna look at poor Katniss and his and how his amazing shield, and I'm gonna be so inspired that I get to roll another D6 or a D8 on top of my 10, right?
That's not for damage. That's for
No,
hit
for the
save.
attack roll.
Oh,
Is it a D6 or a D8?
D8, I thought.
So
Yeah, it's a D8.
So 16 plus 6, 22.
It is a hit. Just remember that won't fly in the future. You have to announce it before the result.
That is absolutely the it threw
Oh,
like
I forgot
12.
about that. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. That it
But
is not 31.
This is the beginner campaign, so
Okay,
we will use it as a learning experience. How much damage?
It's 11.
Oh,
One second.
but
It's
46 ended up being a 20.
Hi, stop rolling. On a hit 4d6. So
Okay, so I'm seeing 46 was a 20, and she halves it for 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember when I hit the spell name in the D&D Beyond, it brings up the information. When I hit the button, it just rolls it. Everything. So, yes. Okay, yep. Sorry about that. Yep.
Okay. Now we're at Katniss.
okay. I am going to first move out of range.
Okay. You can't react, so you're not suddenly eating a sword.
That's a shame. I really wanted to eat a sword. I will then cast Chill Touch.
We don't use that spell.
He's going to use
I know
Necrotic
it's
Bolt.
neither chill nor touch. Sorry, Necrotic Bolt.
Okay.
Dude, I should have totally made that spell be in your thing that I gave you, your magic item.
And then that's a 17, but I think I roll at advantage.
Attacks, including spell attacks, are made at advantage. Yes.
So should I roll again, or did that hit?
That's going to be a miss, so you can roll again for your advantage.
How about 25?
25 is a hit.
One thing I've learned from watching Critical Hit is that you always roll twice in case you get a critical hit, in case you roll a 20 on your advantage roll.
Yes, always.
Ah, I see.
He definitely wants all the stream attention. Kitty cat. And how much damage was it?
13 necrotic.
That is the one of the few that she does not have anything to. So she just takes all 13.
I was hoping about that. Yeah, I had my turn then.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to move back in range. I mean, because I feel like she needs to hit me again.
Yeah, you still have your shield up.
Koira is going to bonus action Spirit Shroud.
Oh, is she still grappled even though it's stunned?
Yeah, I would have dropped grapple as soon as she got stunned.
Yeah. She's no longer stunned once she's no longer grappled once the stun goes out. She's going to Spirit Shroud as a bonus action, and then she's going to attack with Eldritch Blast. I'm trying to roll something. Okay, so Koira does a.
1 second. If you cast anything else other than the witch bolt ends.
That's fine. That frightened me, Beluga. This is about to be over. Koira just did a shit ton of damage. So Spirit Shroud feeds anytime she does damage, it adds 1d8. So now each of her Eldritch Blasts become 1d10 plus 4 and a 1d8. So she does 8 damage. Her second attack is a crit for 18 more damage, so we're up to 26 damage.
Jesus.
Plus
Stop. She's already dead.
plus 21 damage. So Koira does 49 force and necrotic. Wait, what is her Eldritch Blast? Eldritch Blast is 4, yeah. And she doesn't have a resistance to that, so Koira literally vaporizes her with Eldritch Blast and Spirit Shrouds.
Jesus.
So she's dead. She's straight up dead. As her body disintegrates beneath Koira's awesome
Pew pew.
Cthulhu magic? Is it you're the great old one? As Koira's Cthulhu magic disintegrates Garokno. To the north, 5 guards wielding spears advance from the north. Splattered head to toe with black ichor, they gaze at you with hungry eyes. These are 5 human guards advancing from the north.
5, you say?
5.
From the north. Be a shame if someone
Humanoid.
had a spell that does 10d8 damage to up to 5 people. Actually, I think it only does to 4.
They come round the corner. And kind of pause. We are at Wrath.
Okay.
Actually, before we start this, can I just ask for like 5 minutes to go to the bathroom?
That'd be good because
Yeah.
John's headset just died too. So, and
Okay,
it'll give
we
me
can
a
take
moment to
5.
decide what on earth I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay. BRB.
Yes, that gives me a moment to be right back as well, guys.
All right.
And I'm back.
I'm back.
Finally.
Welcome back.
WB.
Yeesh.
Take forever, why don't you?
Did they give Wrath time to think about what to do?
I mean, not really. uh, I do I have any kind of insights or notice anything about these guards?
Roll insight.
All right. Should have used a term that I'm stronger in. I'm not getting inside. 19.
The you notice covering the guard, the thick black core that you've seen it before, and it's the same substance that turned the red caps into the crazed mad cap, which is, the red caps but crazier, if that was possible.
Okay, so it's possible that they're under the influence of whatever that is.
Yes, very likely.
Alright.
You saying I shouldn't kill all of them?
Well, I mean, that information, well, helpful does not necessarily mean we can get away with not killing all of them. Because we don't have any particular, I at least don't have any particular ideas on
What to
how
do
to
about it?
do anything about it. Yes.
If only we had a storm sphere to wash off all that ichor.
You know what I'll do? I will hold my action and share those observations with everybody else.
Is it raining inside the sphere, or is it just lightning?
Whirling air springs into existence. It just talks about the air, so it's a hurricane without the water.
Fine.
I'm trying to say, like, a way to wash it off.
If only there were some way to remove madness, like, a debilitating mad that someone had. If only there was a spell that could restore them
Well,
greatly.
of course, but I only have 2, so 3 still have to die.
What do I look like? Some sort of cleric or something? A wizard. I make things go boom.
I'm assuming greater restoration, but I can only do that to 2 of them.
If Wrath, what are you going to hold your action to do? If they, what are your? Ooh, that's a good point. I am still on the
I
BRB
guess,
screen.
if they are outright attacking and doing damage to somebody, I will step in again.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will attack if they attack. Okay. That does
I'll try
bring
to
us
figure out
to Crew
come up
Gregor.
with someone else with something clever.
All right. I'm gonna move down there and cast Healing Word at 4th level on Cora.
Okay.
And Wrath, did you share that insight with us?
Yes, I did.
Oh shit! All right, 16 points she gets.
Okay. 16 points.
So with that in mind, then we don't have to kill. We can, knock unconscious if we think that they can be saved. Is what Ansar will shout out on his turn.
Any bonus action for Gregor?
No.
Okay.
So my turn?
No, the guards get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
They don't get to do a whole lot because they only have Finn. You're fine. Not the right time, buddy. There's no hellhounds in this scene. Only one of the guards gets anywhere near range to attack. And it attacks and stops. But a 13 probably doesn't hit.
No.
He feebly squeezes the spear in both hands and strikes out at you with mad, wild eyes. And now we're at Ansar's turn.
Oh, is this one up there ending his turn inside that storm sphere? He needs to make a strength saving throw if he does.
And Wrath gets to attack since it attacked Anstar.
The guard rolls a 14. What was the DC?
16. So that is 2d6, I think.
Roll it.
Yeah, 2d6 bludgeoning. It is 7 bludgeoning.
Okay. And Wrath is going to attack the one that attacked Ansar.
Yeah, for lack of a better option.
Okay, roll it.
All right. $17,
17 is a hit.
$12.
Okay. The arrow strikes the guard. As he lurches forward, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. There. Wisdom save 19.
You feel Lulu's mind striking out at you, but you're able
Great.
to save off. You get the impression that this is not what Lulu wants, but you don't
Well,
suffer
you
any
know-
ill effect.
Great. Okay.
Way to go, Wrath.
I just know with everything she said, she was like, "Oh, it's a 17." Like it was the first time she was upset that she rolled well.
She just straight up kills the guy, but she's sad about it. That was a good saving throw. This party has not really been good on wisdom saving throws, so I expected way worse.
Don't you stare at me like that.
Da,
Talking
da, da,
about.
da. And I think we're still in Anstar's turn.
Yeah, because they got to do their actions before I got to call
Right.
out and say, "Hey, let's use non-lethal blows."
Where
Can't
are your
non-lethal.
non-lethal arrows?
You can't non-lethal an arrow.
Well,
No,
sure you
tell that
can.
to
You can
the arrow. DC.
shoot him in the leg, shoot him.
Do you know how many important arteries there are in your leg?
She's
Oh,
a
good.
she's a level 12 ranger. She should be able to hit a non-lethal artery.
It's
Come
an
on,
Shoot him in the-
arrow.
Shoot him in the knee and end his adventuring career forever.
Exactly.
One way or
It's
another.
a euphemism for proposing marriage to someone. That's what it means. Taking an arrow in the knee means you got married. It doesn't mean you got hit in the knee.
Ow.
You got down on one knee. You took an arrow to the knee. That's what the
So
guards mean
disappointing.
when they tell you that in
That's
Skyrim.
so disappointing.
That they settled down.
Threading a needle. We only aim for the pinky toe.
I mean, if he has half a leg and he's alive, that means it's better than being dead with 2 full legs.
Is it? Is it?
No, I just watched a great documentary on the
world?
Paralympics. It's fantastic.
There you go.
That's a damn lie. It's terrible.
So Anstar gets a free action, throwing out that non-lethals should be the way to go. What is his action going to be?
He's gonna punch the shit out of some stuff.
Okay.
I guess I'll go in between. And I'm just gonna do unarmed strikes at them as my attacks, and then with everything. First one's a 28 to hit,
Is a hit.
non-lethal.
We have frustratingly few non-lethal options.
11 points of damage.
Where is that covered? Is that?
Sources: Dungeon Master's Guide. What does it say?
Does it tell you a page?
I didn't see anything in D&D Beyond. Let me look and see if I can find something else.
No, there's no. Apparently, there's no special rules for it. It just says that a players can opt to drop something to 0 HP instead of killing them out.
Cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, there's forums responses on D&D Beyond
Yeah.
that I found. Googling that.
It's in the player's handbook, knocking out a creature.
Well, I don't want you to worry. I have 2 fantastic plans for my turn.
Okay. It does say they are stabilized, so that was the important thing that I was really looking for.
Cool.
You did 11 damage,
Yep.
and you're attacking the one directly north of you.
Correct.
Okay.
So he's knocked out.
He's knocked out.
Well, then I'll do the one. Take my next swing at the one south.
Okay.
That is a 13 to hit
13 hits.
for 8 damage.
Hmm.
Non-lethal.
Okay. Next.
He's okay. Then I'll do my unarmed strike on him as well.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. The guard moves forward, striking at Antana. Does a 12 hit.
No, but it's because I'm casting shield as a reaction.
Okay.
Which gives me an AC of 16. If that's the end of his turn, he needs to roll a DC 16 strength saving throw.
He does not save. Roll damage.
4. I'm rolling terrible at these D6s.
He is killed. Roll wisdom save.
Is it against magic just because I get advantage against magic saves?
I think that doesn't really say, but sure.
Yeah, it's advantage. 17.
17 is a save.
Yep. 17 or a 10. So.
Just like Wrath, you can feel Lulu striking out at you
I
in
didn't do that, Lulu.
rejection
It was
of
the
this.
storm. This is not me. This is nature. That idiot walked into a storm and was
But
surprised
you
that something bad
Can't
happened.
you disable the storm? I thought it's just something under your control.
It is, but I like it.
What's this brown stuff on my boots?
the next guard attacks Hanstar. Does a 22 hit?
That it does.
Anstar takes a whopping 3 damage as the spearman attempts to gore him with the spear.
I just got this tunic.
And we are at Hannah.
Okay, so first idea: is there like any water, anywhere, like a bucket or trowel of water of some sort near me?
Not really. There's a whole lot of fire though, because the buildings are all on fire.
Nah, I was hoping to kind of somehow wash these guys off. And my second idea was to try and knock the guy out that already died out with my quarterstaff, just to knock him out. Has it been a minute since I've cast my storm sphere? Because it only
No.
lasts for a minute. Okay.
But I mean, you have the single best ability to have. You could have taken care of all of this the second you saw them.
What? I honest to God have no idea, so don't tell me.
You've used it before. That's what I'm like. How did she not use that?
I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Should I use my magic bean?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he's talking about.
Oh, I can put these guys to sleep.
I was about to say Anstar falls asleep waiting for Tana to take her turn.
They were
that.
all neatly bundled up together.
No, I think it only. Oh no, you're right. It does.
Didn't you even say, they're all bundled up for a 5-person spell?
I was thinking of my chain lightning.
Oh.
Well, what's funny is she was gonna put the last thing to sleep, and then she sees just a whole bunch of guards coming by under the effects of madness and no sleep.
Whatever. Anyways, 5d8 averages out to what? I'm trying to think of, these guys don't have much. If I need to do it at higher than a level.
The average on a 5d8 is going to be 20. So to get,
20?
to get them both, you'd have to roll high, but not that high.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do it at first or second level. How many spell slots? Second level. Yeah, I'll do it at second level. So 78.
Now, how much did you roll?
I haven't rolled yet, because it attacks the strongest one first, which I assume would be the closest to me.
What? I just read that it goes ascending from weakest to highest.
Yeah.
Starting with the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends.
Yeah, there we go. So 23 total hit points I can put to sleep.
Okay. The good news is, actually, Ansar's correct.
Yeah, I can't be put to sleep by magic.
Okay. They both fall asleep.
They both fall asleep? Okay.
Yes.
And the one on the ground that was knocked out is now asleep for a minute.
It ignores unconscious.
It ignores unconscious. Yeah. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been able to do it.
The only thing I
She wouldn't
couldn't
get all of them.
find was how long unconscious lasts. Like
That's
until
the
someone comes and heals you.
No, that's the 1d4 hours, I believe.
Okay.
Just saying, if you're unconscious for more than a minute, it means that you have long-lasting neurological problems.
As the guards fall to their feet to sleep, a woman's voice enters your mind. Nice work. Take a break. You've got an hour before the really bad stuff happens.
bad stuff. This wasn't the
Short rest.
Wait, we got this monster in this building.
Right.
So
You now
wanna make
have
up-
1 hour.
Short rest and hit dice if you need them.
I'm gonna make us a
Yeah.
nice little hut. I don't know what the hut will do, but we now have a hut to hang out in.
Warlocks are so
Yeah,
strong, getting all their stuff back on a short rest.
Yeah.
Same.
Not for nothing. If something really bad's gonna happen, having a little hut, the tiny hut to sort of fall back into may not be a bad thing, actually. So, 'cause it stays
But
up
you
for 8
can't
hours.
come out of it.
Yeah, you can. The spell ends if I leave its
I
area.
said you can't come out of it.
Well, that sucks for you all.
Apparently, I can't. That's right. I can't make Koira take a short rest.
I'll do it.
Anybody going to do anything other than taking a short?
Do I want to recover a second level spell or 2 first level spells?
Is Koira going to roll hit dice to get max hit points?
She probably is. Yes.
All right. Do you want to roll that and then just let me know how many dice to check off?
How many does she have max?
She has 12. And she's down 13, I believe.
No.
Oh, because you healed her.
No, the Beyond hasn't been updated, just the game. You have to double click in game to see how many she has. She has 36 of 63.
Oh, 36. Sorry. I forgot
Is
to do
there a
that last time.
specific feature for hit die, or do you just roll die?
If you go to you click your short rest on your character screen, it'll tell you what your hit die is, and then it'll tell you how many you have. And then there's a button there that says roll hit die.
And then you could choose how many of them you roll, right?
Correct.
Yeah. You can keep using them until you don't.
Okay.
And then I'm also losing my temporary hit points and my effects.
Yes. For now.
I still haven't used my 6th level spell slot.
Me neither.
Koira just gets them all back because, hashtag warlock things.
Well, she only gets to use 2 or 3, depending on what level she is.
So how many hit dice did you use?
I couldn't see what her hit dice actually was. She's a D6 class?
D8.
Warlocks are D8? That's insane.
Warlock's OP. How big is my tiny
Okay.
hut?
She gains 3 from the first one. 7 from the next one. 1 from the third. 8.
She got 8 from the fourth one.
And 5 from the fifth one, and she'll stop at 5. That puts her at 60.
Katniss, you're full now, right?
That's correct. I took enough hit die though.
Yeah.
I got bad rolls.
Yeah, how about that last one?
He's being a
Wonder how
brat, is what he's
9
being.
people can fit into a 10-meter diameter, 10-foot diameter hut. We are like packed in there like sardines.
Well, the four of you.
On the first floor, another floor on the second floor, and then one in the basement. Or at the very, very tippy top, the bonus attic room.
I have all my key points back.
Is there anything else? I totally forgot about all my lucky rolls too. That would have been.
As you are all safely twiddling your thumbs in the hut, the Hezrao literally kills every single person inside the temple.
We were told to.
I
Fucking
told you guys it was still in her.
Fucking Yale.
Oh.
That's why Harvard's better.
I feel pretty bad about that.
Yeah, I feel bad. Although Lulu should have, maybe hinted at something given her control over the situation.
Take a break. You got an hour before something happens. Something happens during that hour. That fucking liar.
It's happening before.
But this isn't the really bad stuff, so it's okay.
It's just a dream, right? It's just a dream. We just gotta defeat the dream.
Off in the distance, you hear a shrill, cackling laughter,
It's hard.
growing closer and louder. 6 demons appear on the western edge of Idleglen. A hulking, ape-like brute and 5 small, dog-like creatures with rubbery gray bodies and big ears. Cackles in the distance signal more enemies on the way.
This is going swell.
If it makes you feel any better, you've seen one of these before.
What are they?
Oh, come on. Why didn't that save his thing? A bunch of
Look, the gatekeeper and the keymaster have doubled.
Oh, it's these little droaches.
Choose the
Right.
form of the destructor.
didn't their charge or something really suck?
No, that was the
Yeah, that was
skeletal minotaurs.
Oh, okay.
But these guys have like 15 points of health or something silly like that.
And he large.
Oh, he looks angry.
That does not look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
No.
So you guys saw this guy before. This isn't the same guy you saw before, but you recall having seen this before.
I like that these aren't demons or devils because they tend to have less resistances. Therefore, they burn better.
Oh, these are all fiends. They're devils. They're
What?
demon, not devil. No, they're devils, not demon. I've confused myself now.
Yeah, they're not devils. Tend to be the ones that are all immune to fire and resistant to poison and 20 other things.
Okay. So we go back to this is a new combat for anyone that is important to.
Do we need to roll initiative again?
I mean, you guys,
I mean, I'm happy with mine.
you can. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's only fair.
I just got worse, so whatever.
I got 1 point better.
Meh.
Gregor, what did you end up with?
A 0. I got a 1, and I have -1 initiative.
That's why it's bugging out. Not yet. We are at Anstar.
Sorry,
Just to
I'm a little
reiterate,
bit upset at my best friend at the moment.
literally everybody in the temple is dead. Demons have appeared. Go.
Okay, well, we're all in this hut, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're all packed in. It's very tall.
I can't get to anybody without blowing stuff, and this is supposed to be bad stuff according to the lady in my head. So I will just go out normal movement speed and fire at. Do I want to take down? I'm going to take down little guys first.
So we're assuming everyone's dead in that room because we hear no more screaming, correct?
You heard a lot of screaming and then no screaming.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm going to shoot at this guy. Just go clockwise. That is a 13 to hit.
You're shooting at whom?
The guy down here at the bottom.
13 is a hit.
Okay, cool. For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, it's still up.
Yes. Bloodied but up.
17 to hit on the second shot.
is a hit.
For 11 more points of damage.
And that's enough to kill. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a key point and do patient defense.
Okay.
I guess I would yell back, say, yeah, right, Tana, you're right. They're pretty squishy.
Just to remind people, since I am purposely leaving the thing up, is that you can come in and out of the hut. Because you can't cast or attack out of the hut, but you can leave the hut, attack, and come back in. And spells and attacks can't come through the hut.
Seeing Anstar alone and attacking his friends, the demon literally leaps forward. Crashing down in front of Anstar before it begins its assault. It is very angry, seeming almost like it's enraged at something. A 16 does not hit with patient defense.
No.
How about a 24?
24 hits. Patient defense means that you roll at disadvantage.
Oh, well, he's rolling with advantage, so let me start over.
So yeah, so it'd just be straight rolls.
A 17 is a miss.
Correct.
A 25.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is for 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then finally a 25 again for 11.
Okay.
That is his. Oh, I did those out of order. The Dretch was supposed to act first. Dretch can't get there. Dretch can't. Back. Katniss.
Yep. Does seem like we want to take this big guy down. I think I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Okay.
Fifth level.
Pew pew.
Okay.
And that is 26 to hit.
26 is a hit.
21 radiant damage.
21 radiant damage it is.
And then I will give Wrath my bardic inspiration because I think we're going to need it.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
So are you stepping out, casting, and then stepping back in? Or are you staying out?
Let me see. You mean my position, right?
Yes.
Of the hut. Yes, I am stepping out, casting, and then stepping back in.
Okay. Can't get there. We are at Rat.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna put a hunter's mark on the big thing.
Okay.
You have to step out
And
of
yeah, I have to step out of. You're right now. So I will go out of the bubble, put hunter's mark on the big thing, and shoot it.
Okay.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
John, I'm waiting for the bard to tell me what I do for inspiration.
1d8.
As a bonus action, yeah.
1d8. Okay. Thank you.
Does it negate a critical failure?
Oh, can it not negate a critical failure?
I don't know. That's my question.
It's not my character sheet.
It doesn't say. It just says as a bonus action, a creature other than yourself within 60 feet gains an inspiration die, 1d8 for 10 minutes, can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. At the very least, I think it's added to the roll, so if it was a 1, then it can make it not a 1.
That seem fair?
because I'm not entirely being sure about the rules of critical failure. Sounds like you can add it to any roll.
Yeah.
Well, it's more of an issue of the literal way the wording of the book reads is that a 20 is always a success regardless of modifiers, and a 1 is always a failure regardless of modifiers.
Okay. Then that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll just try shooting it again.
Now, I mean, if you guys want to take a minute and try and come up with some, really cool, inspiring role play, I might change my mind on that a little bit and let that play out, because that's cooler than just being like, no.
I like wrath failing. I'm okay with it.
I guess chaos wasn't all that inspiring.
No, I hit a flat note.
All right. Well, I feel, great about this now. So I'm just going to try shooting it again for my second attack.
That is definitely a hit.
I guess technically with that 1, you could have had a roll to see if she hits me.
You hit a plus 20 or plus 12? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 14
And then you get your extra damage from Hunter's Mark.
damage, and my Hunter's Mark is oh right. This is the one where I roll it and then it rolls all 3, which is really weird, and I do not know why it does that. I need to stop trying to roll it through the spell.
But I'm looking at 6 piercing damage, so that sounds fair to me.
All right, yeah. It's strange that it rolls them all, but yes. Piercing
Okay.
worked out.
And then this was the first round of combat. So I believe you get Dread Ambusher.
I was going to ask if the critical fail screwed that up, but I guess since one of these hit, it's fine. 'Cause I was reading it and it says that for an successful attack, so this is still counts. So yes, I will shoot again. 20.
Is a hit.
8.
Do you get Hunter's Mark on that attack? Too?
Yeah, that is my understanding. I was just reading it. Yeah, until the spell ends. Okay, so I'll just roll it and let it roll all those things. 1. See, it worked out well.
Hey,
Twice.
it averaged out to normal.
Yep.
You know why it rolls them all? Because you can choose which damage you want. So if you know the target is resistant to bludgeoning but not piercing, you can have.
Oh, I was reading it as it had to add of the type it already was. I did not realize I could stack types. I thought it says I thought it was saying weapon damage type.
Yeah, it's bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. So when you just hit roll in general, it's going to do it all.
Okay, see, I thought it was what it was saying is of the weapon damage type is the one it would add. All right, well.
Oh, you know what? Might be right with. Oh no, the bow. It's this.
Not well worded. I'll look it up. I clarify. But for now,
I mean, when would a bow ever do bludgeoning damage? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think modified arrows are a thing. But if you're hunting a particular kind of quarry that you know is resistant to piercing, maybe you want, more bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find something that explains that a little better for me because I did not see it that way.
All you have to do is either call what damage you're doing, or when you have it open in D&D Beyond, in the wording itself, there's a 1d6 button. You can just hit that.
I thought that's what I had hit, but
No, if you click the spell open, and so like if you click on the name of the spell and the spell pops open, he's talking about the 1d6.
that one, which I just hit and looking for it. Okay, I will use that in the future. That's
all right.
And all right. Well, that would have been a better roll.
Well, we gave him that roll. He took the 5. That seems more than fair.
Right. So I'm going back in the hut, and that's it for me.
Okay. Koira's 3 successive Eldritch Blast strike the Barlgura for a total of 25 damage, which kills it. It too is.
Same thing, stepped out, and then she's gonna step back in.
I assume so. It's up to you guys.
I mean, spell can't leave the hut if she doesn't step out. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I assume you want her to step back in rather than stay outside.
Yeah.
We are at Hannah. Koira's 2 for 2 for taking out the big bads.
I know. Can Waffles sprint?
Probably.
But can he sprint and then deliver a touch spell on my behalf? He can deliver touch spells and he can sprint. I don't know if he can do the two in one turn.
Touching something is an action itself, and sprinting is also an action. So unless it has something that gives it sprint as a bonus action.
Your familiar must be within 100 feet of me, and it has to use a reaction to deliver the spell cast. So. Oh. Waffles is just gonna go hang out.
Hey, is the familiar, is that magic?
It's sort of, yes. The Waffles is not an actual weasel. He is familiar, has the statistics of a chosen form, though it is celestial, fey, or fiend instead of beast. I'm gonna say he's fey.
I got you.
So he's like a weird, not quite actual.
It's just a fake creature. I got you.
He's a little fey weasel.
That works. That's cool.
I'm gonna have him stand right there on guard, ready to deliver a shocking grasp if the reaction opportunity comes. And that's going to be it for my turn. I'm going to stay in here. I don't want to get the. I want to keep the hut up. Yeah, there's Waffles. For what's I mean, it says that Waffles is supposed to have his. If I direct, takes part. Like I don't quite understand that because it's as my action, I can direct my familiar to do stuff.
So it always follows your commands. Where it gets weird is you technically target your ability against the familiar. So your target becomes the familiar, and as a reaction, the familiar channels it into the enemy. Make sense?
And it can only be a touch, right?
Pretty sure.
When I cast a spell with a range of touch, my familiar can deliver the spell.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
But I mean that's also more like kind of because like most of your spells have range otherwise to hit things normally. Like you don't need to channel it through a range. You don't need to channel range through him.
Yeah. I'm going to try and channel. He's going to wait there. And if anything comes within touch distance to cast Shocking Grasp, I'll cast it through him on the things. If that makes sense. If that's allowed.
You would have to be staying outside of the hut.
Would I? Yeah. I'm just going to send Waffles. He's going to sprint up there just to see what's up there. All right, never mind. Waffles is just going to hang out back on my shoulders. He went out there, didn't see anything, came back.
He saw nothing.
He didn't smell nothing. He didn't see nothing.
Any other action from you?
No, I'm good at that. Although I'm scared that this is the bad thing and we took it out and just have these little dretches.
Okay. Mr. Dretch here can't do much. Fru Gregor,
Pardon me,
who
excuse me.
was also
Climbing
in the.
over people's laps real quick here so I can get out here. Move
Which
my,
Yeah.
9 of us can fit into that circle for the record.
yeah.
So you
yeah,
can exit at any you can exit from any of the 4 squares. We're not going to get to.
that's fine. Yeah. I'm just going to move my 20 feet this way. And I'm going to cast Word of Radiance on the sky.
Okay.
Constitution 17 saving throw.
It does not save.
Nice. No, that's a shitty roll. 5 damage. That is 3d6 for you.
And it was this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And wow, everybody else in the bubble, but that's okay. Oh, never mind. It's only a minute. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
You can come back into the bubble with us.
Oh, no. I have to stay out here. Move my 20 feet. Got to get my.
Okay.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
We are at and
Okay. Do I see all the stuff that popped up on the initiative?
not all of it. You can see 2 of them to the south of you.
Okay. And so there's 4 of the other things left, and then these new friends.
Yes.
Okay. Screw it. Can I go here? Attack the first one, 2 scimitar swings if needed.
Okay.
That's a 28 to hit.
Is a hit.
For 11 damage on the first swing.
Okay.
14 on the second swing.
14 is still a hit.
For 10 more damage.
That is enough to kill it.
Okay, I am going to take an unarmed strike at the other one then.
Okay.
That is 29 to hit.
Is a hit.
And that is 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, you know what? Let's do another key point and do patient defense.
Okay. We the first dredge attack does a
Is it rolling at
19.
disadvantage?
Yes.
A 19 does hit then.
Four piercing damage.
Okay.
And then a 14 misses, right?
Yeah, my armor class is 19.
We are at Katniss.
I see there's very little left to do. However, those are rocks that block line of sight, is that right?
Those are trees.
These are trees.
Okay, so if I were to do Eldritch Blast, which has 3 beams, could I hit each of them?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Ooh.
I believe I have to roll hit for each, right?
Yes.
I am gonna lucky that. That was a bad roll.
Which one are you targeting first? Just nearest to furthest?
Nearest.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't that much better, but hopefully enough to hit. That's a 12.
That is enough to hit.
Seven damage. Or sorry, 11 damage.
Okay.
Targeting the next one. The one that's next closest, I guess.
Okay.
16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
9 damage.
That is enough to kill that one. Next.
Pew pew.
All right, and towards the last one. That is a 22 to hit.
Is a hit.
But only 7 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that'll do it.
We are
Other than
at
retreating back in the bubble.
Wrath.
Alrighty. I'm going to move out of the bubble to shoot. And shoot. This is the one with my hunter's mark? Yes, no. I lost track.
Your hunter's mark was on the big guy, I thought, and it died, so
Right,
you
but
move it to something else.
yeah, I thought it moved to the closest.
No, you take a bonus action or a
Oh,
reaction to choose who it goes to. Yeah, you
okay.
can use a
Yeah.
bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature, so
All
you
right.
can
And
put it on
this.
him just as easily.
All right. Now I'll move it to this one and shoot it.
Okay.
$31.
Is a hit.
I would hope so. All right, 9, and then okay. I know where I'm looking now. Let's see here.
I believe in you. You can do it correctly.
I mean, I can. Will I? Is another question. And will I just
The
regret it? Because now I just got a 2.
the 9 damage was enough to kill it.
Oh, well then. Can I move it again on this turn, or is that since I already used a bonus action, it would have to be on the next turn?
We can. I mean, you didn't actually move it your last turn, right? But you didn't use a bonus action. I don't recall.
My last turn was just placing it. It's been
Oh, I guess it was on the big guy last turn. So yeah, you would
yeah.
need to have. This is the second round, so you'd use the bonus action this one, so you could move it next turn, but not again this turn.
Okay. All right, then for this time, it looks to me like I have line of sight on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will just shoot it. With no hunter's mark. Very simple. 17.
Is a hit.
And I think, yeah, 8. All right.
Okay.
And that's it for me, except for moving back in the bubble. Retreat.
Okay. The gnoll rushes forward towards the strange looking bubble. But when it notices there are targets of opportunity, it will attack. It is going to attack through Gregor. But I doubt a 10 is going to do it. Same thing, but the other guy got a 6. I really doubt a 6 in it.
I'm sorry, what?
A 6? Does a 6 hit? Do you have an armor class less than 6?
6? No.
Okay. Then yeah, the other gnoll misses as well. You see the arrows from their longbows just soar right beside you. And we are at Koira's turn. Koira's going to do the thing she did earlier. You will bonus action Spirit Shroud. Necrotic damage. And then she is going to Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast. You're going to be hit, miss, and a hit. Her first Eldritch Blast is going to be at one of the encroaching gnolls. To whom she does 25 damage and delete. The other gnoll take 8 damage and is not. And the final shot is a miss. And we are at Hannah.
Does Koira come back in the bubble?
Probably.
I feel like trying to ask them do we want to keep the bubble up? Because if we want to keep the bubble up, I have to stay here and give you guys pep talks about how great I think you are.
That's a discussion for you guys. They can see it, so they know what you're doing. You just have advantage in that you can see out. They can't see.
Yeah, they can't see us inside of it, but we can see them
I can
fine.
see them though, right? I can see them inside of there.
No, it's opaque.
Yeah, it's a shell. You can only see out.
I wasn't sure since I had permission to enter if I could see in it.
No, so you can come in without a problem, in and out. And when you're in, you can see out, no problem, but it's a one-way mirror, basically.
Well, whatever you decide this turn's going to have to be until we're done fighting.
I'm gonna cast mending on something and fix it. Make it pretty. I'm sure we've got a torn cloak somewhere.
Yeah, Ansar's cloak got stabbed. He's just not very close to you.
I know. I'm gonna fix up Wrath's hair. Your hair looks gorgeous now, sweetie.
Excellent.
And then I'm gonna take a handful of mayonnaise out of my alchemy jug and feed it to Waffles.
Gross.
He's
Horrifyingly
not
gross.
it. And Waffles goes at it with gusto. I'm doing my job. I'm keeping us all safe. All right, that's my turn.
A 10 does not hit for Gregor, so that gnoll does not accomplish anything. How about an 18? Does an 18 hit?
Just hits.
Okay, so there, that's for 8 damage. 8 piercing damage. Finally, the hail of arrows manages to do something.
I got cocky and was mooning them.
Okay.
Texture.
And then one fires that hand star. A does a 16 hit? No, you said
16 does.
19.
Yeah. So if it missed, I'm going to spend a key point and deflect missile and throw it back at the knoll.
Okay.
That's so badass.
Let's see here. Make a range attack as with a monk weapon.
Oh, he missed. It's when you hit. When you're hit by.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? We'll let it go. It's fun.
Okay.
Roll it out. Role play it. How do you want to do this?
Oh, as I see the arrow coming by, I think it's aiming. I think it, since it's so badly shot, I think it's going for Krugeger again. So I catch it, and I'm going to throw it back at the person who shot it.
He does a sweet dive through the air to catch the arrow. Uses all of the core strength of the drow to twist in midair and throw it right back.
It's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
So just regular, I guess, range. What I guess my normal longbow shot.
1d8 plus 5 damage.
11 points of damage.
Okay. He is bloodied.
Do you know how long I've been waiting to use that?
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna give it to him. It's fun. Whatever. He's only had it this entire campaign and hasn't gotten to use it yet. Not a lot of ammo users in Descent into Avernus.
No.
The downshot is the remaining dretch moves forward and then lets out a stink.
That's fine. It just means I don't have to go up to hit to kill it. Do you need me to do something? I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Okay.
On your
Nuclear.
It was poison, right? Wasn't it that cloud poison?
Yes, but it doesn't. So unlike other things, this does not say if a creature starts its turn or when this appears, or it doesn't have anything language like that. It just literally says any creature that starts its turn must succeed. So it won't
Yeah, but
actually
I'm
happen
immune to
until
poison. Cool monk shit.
which cool month thing gives you that? Here, who's next on the list?
Level 11, I believe it is.
That might be if you're thought it.
The only thing is, it says.
Oh
when you
yeah,
click
disease. You're immune to disease and poison. Yep. It's under features and traits. He's just straight up immune to disease and poison. Not that this Dretch thing knows that, but you know.
Thanks for the aroma, buddy.
Okay.
But the cloud looks awesome, especially over the trees.
I like that it's got the little bit of animation to it.
The Null Pack leader rushes forward. And attack through Gregor. Right. No, he will go. Does a 23 hit?
Yep.
For 12 damage. And 23 again hit for 6 damage. Flash.
All right.
Anstar is not hit by the 6 from the longbow, and we're at Greg.
All right. So we're going to cast Spirit Guardians. 15 feet around me. They will be obviously Fey because I am good or neutral. Yeah, so anything that's in there. And I can only see Anstar and myself currently, so we're the only ones that do not take damage that come inside
Okay.
of it. And then, oh, that has to be my action. Oh shit! All right, that's it then.
Okay.
You want me to put the circle around me, or are you gonna do that, or?
Let's. You said 15 yards?
15 feet.
15 feet.
Yeah, and it moves with me. So. And actually, I will move, but stay within. I'll move down here. Make it harder for those around sides of buildings and stuff to hit me up their line of sight.
And you said you're moving where?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
So it's 10:15, and pumpkins, I think, are about to get turned.
Yeah. I just want to add one thing to the map real quick and let you guys know what it is and what's going on. Over Anstar's head, whooping down onto the battlefield.
Don't you dare say dragon.
Oh, jeez.
Not far off.
Oh, jeez. What is that? A baby dragon?
That is a Vrock.
Oh, of rock?
Ooh, and it rolls terribly.
Oof. It's not a good rock.
No. So it's above you. It will use its 60 feet to fly down on its turn to attack. But there's a lot of ranged damage dealers here, so.
Did it pass within my reach and then left?
No, it's still above you. It's going to swoop down on its turn to attack you.
Oh,
It's in the air above.
okay, gotcha.
It has a lot of flight speed.
So for the record, I just wrote that down so when we come back, remember that during my turn, I asked people that. So that way then during their turn, they can give me their opinion. People who are, so Wrath, Katniss, and Koira. Whether or not.
What
The
so
advantage
it's
of
giving you an advantage in some senses, but what it's doing is it's creating a priority target list that is very small.
Yeah, and it also completely is taking me out of it. So that's why I'm sort of like my inclination is to drop it into it, but the three of them keep popping out, taking their shots, and coming back in, which seems to be a very good tactic. So.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with it is if we can't pick stuff off fast enough, eventually everything's going to be around it. And as soon as you pop out, if you go to leave, it's going to be an opportunity attack.
Yep. And so the Knoll
Yeah.
pack leader, his range with his glaives is 10 feet. So he's just cut off half of the entire thing.
So
Yeah, so anybody pops out.
here of this approach, I think it was useful, but
Okay.
it's too, yeah. Now we're
And
just
now there's something a little scarier on the battlefield, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a different problem.
And it's actually here, so next turn I will drop it then. So
Anyhow.
Yep.
Any questions about anything? Are we good to pause here? It's 8:18 here, which means it's 10:18 for the people who live in the future.
Yeah, it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Of the order.
Before things go to hell.
Anyone have any questions about anything? Everyone feel fairly confident about the. I said this to Chris and Rick already, but I kind of rapid fired out a lot of different stuff for the next campaign that we're looking at doing. I don't want anyone to feel as though things can't be discussed. If there's something that you particularly feel like that's wow, such an egregious, how dare you want to do things like that. Just let me know. We can talk about it. I think after talking to Rick and Chris about it, like, you kind of on the fence about like one or two of them. One or two of them I feel are even more important. Like we want this to be fun for everybody. So if for some reason you feel like those are just absolutely terrible ideas, don't hesitate to let me know. You can just message me. Doesn't have to be public show or anything.
Cool.
And like I said, if you want to make your character but also know what campaign we're going into first, let me know, because I can disseminate that information to the individuals who want it. That way the people who want to do, sort of random characters who don't have a tie-in necessarily, they can make their characters and just get caught up in it, so to speak. But yeah, otherwise, great night. Looking getting to the end of this here little thing we got going here.
Maybe.
You guys enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.
Yep, it was fun. Thanks.
Yes. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Night, everybody.
Night, guys.
Night, man.
And that is the end of our Wednesday night descent into Avernus. If you're still with us, thanks for stopping by and watching. Hopefully it was entertaining for you as well. Seems like it's being entertaining for them, or I certainly hope it is. We will catch you next time, guys.